Alright guys, welcome to this weekly analysis. So it's the beginning of November and I'm excited to see what's going on in the market. So let's take a look guys. Let's just get started on a weekly time frame on a euro dollar, what is going on and what we could expect in the November. Alright, so looking on a weekly time frame euro dollar, we can see that price reached the 36 EMA, which was respected previously, and there was some signs of a bearishness, but right now price is reaching right and retesting right this area of resistance. Okay, so what we can expect is whether price will bounce out of this area down or it will break. Okay, so compared to the current price action, okay, we've got a downtrend. And now we've got a breakout. Here's the trend line, okay? This is the trend line, and now the price broken this trend line and creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So right now we are here on a double top, if we can say it that way. But current price action is looking very bullish. Look at these candles are very dominating. So it would be very rare, or I mean very strange to see just price falling down right away. Okay, at least some few days. We're on a daily right now, few days of consolidation and then fall down, but still I still believe there's a lot of potential to the upside on the euro dollar based on a price action. Okay, that doesn't mean price will do that or this, but we are simply predicting based on what we see. Okay, this is the only way you can do an analysis. Okay, so let's move on the USD Yen. So for right now, euro dollar just waiting. USD Yen. Okay, so USD Yen on a weekly time frame created a very powerful bearish weekly candle pattern. Okay, so we were talking about this area. If you remember from the previous weekly analysis, we were talking about this resistance and 200 acting as a resistance. And look, it take like almost 2 weeks for price to fall down. Okay, and to show and to prove us that yes, this is a strong weekly area. And why this is strong weekly area? Because we've got a candle creating lower low, lower close compared to this one, and we'll see what will happen in the future. But for me personally, the USD Yen is pretty bearish right now. Okay, the next area of support is right here. Okay, oh actually we are on that area, sorry, I thought we are not there yet. So this is a little more complex right now. I mean complex, just to simplify it, for the true combo traders who are looking to short, because you see that weekly is powerful, looking bearish, simply wait for setups below this trend line. Okay, firstly wait for the breakout. Okay, because you can see, look at the trend line on a 4-hourly time frame. The price can bounce. Okay, you can see, look at that powerful trend line, look at that. Here's the first touch, the second one, and look at that, price just reacted that trend line. Okay, so do not underestimate the importance of the trend lines. Okay, so euro yen on the 36 respected previously, showing signs of a rejections. Let's see what's happening on a lower time frame. On a daily, there's just a consolidation. We're looking for price whether to break to the upside or to the downside. The very strong support is forming. Okay, that support, it's a zone. Okay, please do not understand that structures are lines. They're not lines, they're zones. Okay, so once the zone will be broken to the downside, this will be a good opportunity to short. Still though, be aware, we've got a strong weekly bullish candles, very, I mean the most dominating compared to all this price action in terms of size and the importance they're showing itself. Okay, so be aware of that. Quite a lot of conflicts on multiple time frames, so be aware of that. Okay, so this is a periods where a lot of retail trade, when the market is really obvious and straightforward and confirming on multiple levels and areas, it's easy, very easy to make profit, okay? But once there's some conflict between different time frames and some aspects of the price action, this is where the experience and this is where the advanced traders survive, okay? And really retail and amateur traders get burned out. This is why I recommend everybody who's serious about trading to go through some course. Okay, here at First Win Traders we offer 3 combo strategy. It's really like a pure price action swing trading, so to master it really deeply, okay? And on the other side we have a weekly trader program, which is really 2 courses inside of one. So the first one is Abundant Trader Mindset, where we talk about the mindset, the psychology, how to design your life to be really wealthy. And also on the second hand, on this other side, there's a daily scalper strategy, which is a very profound way how to scalp based on a daily time frame. Okay, so it's really powerful trading strategy, very simple actually, set and forget. Okay, so I encourage you guys, if you're watching these videos or if you're following me for quite some time, and if you haven't, and if you're serious and if you haven't gone under any kind of a serious trading, okay, structured way of trading, consider that. I'm not saying to you that these have to be my courses, not at all. I just want you to go from a hobby trader to a little bit more professional, okay? And one of the characteristics of a professional trader is, listen carefully, even if you're not profitable yet, but if you consider yourself as a professional trader, and if you're still trading a demo account, your attitude towards demo trading is showing it's one of the highest and the most important indications of your seriousness and of your maturity. Okay, this is out of the analysis, but I just wanted to pay attention to that. Okay, if you're just starting out, or if you're quite a while in a trading for quite some time, and you're trading demo still, take a look how you're trading demo. Are you trading it with respect, okay, or you're change and control and proper risk management, or you're just switching between the strategies and one side of that, one side of these. Okay, let's enter 1 lot. Okay, let's enter 10 lots. Okay, are you disciplined trading demo account? Why demo? Because demo is actually no pressure trading. Okay, still though many traders, you should expect feel some sort of a pressure trading demo, because if you do, that means you are not gambling, okay? But if a trader say to me, I don't feel like I have to go to real account because when I demo trade I simply do not care about anything, because it's fake account, fake money, and this is a dangerous path, because firstly you have to become sensitive and attuned to a demo trading and get a respect and respect it, and then switch to a live trading account. If you do not respect demo, you will not respect and follow the rules and be disciplined trading live account. Okay, so another solution is that a trader deposits really small amount of capital or cash and start and trade nano lots, or like very very tiny portions of just to get a feeling. But sooner or later this kind of traders realize, okay, it's not enough money, so I don't even care whether I lose the whole account or not. And this is the dangerous path. Okay, you have to be aware of that. So treat demo with respect, trade one strategy, look for 1, 2, 3 months if you can, with minor tweaks. Of course you have to tweak it because you're learning in the learning process, but anyway, okay. That's it. Let's move on. Aussie dollar on a weekly time frame. Actually, the Aussie dollar is penetrating the 36. Look at that respect. A very powerful respect. And price action is approaching to it. Look at that. This is not an analysis anymore. This is more like a tutorial analysis. And I really like I hope you value these kind of things, guys, because these things are really like our years of experience are bringing this kind of a information. Okay, so look at that, guys. Be aware how price action was reaching the 36 here, here, and here. Look at that. Price went and rejected. Price went to 36, rejected. Went, rejected. Look at here. Price action reached 36 and stayed here. That means there's more bullish power. Okay, it is simple as that. So here's the trend line, here's the resistance and the 36, so we have a powerful area. Now we simply observe how the price action will react to this area. Okay, it looks like it's going to break. Okay, hopefully, because we're buying from down there. If you remember from the 1 month ago, we were talking about this candle pattern as a good potential to go long. Okay, luckily we'll get breakout. Let's move on. And this is the beauty of weekly, guys. This is really the beauty of a weekly time frame trading. Okay, really the beauty. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so pound dollar, a bullish candle on a weekly time frame. You know, when you do weekly analysis, okay, there's no like, okay, what's happening on a daily, okay, what's happening on 4 hourly, okay, here's the consolidation, here's that. No, you just go, okay, no, okay, no structure, no context, no. Okay, pure mess on a weekly, okay, Aussie, New Zealand, okay, some rejection, here's the resistance, okay, but no major like turning point, still a lot of bullishness, flat, okay, anyway, that's it, okay, on a weekly CAD yen broke on the 36, okay, here's the trend line, but this is not the real breakout. Price action is rejecting what's happening. Okay, let's take a look on a daily, even though, okay, perfect. Okay, so we're having a nice impulse like and a retracement back to 36 and 200. Resistance becomes support, trend line here. So this is a powerful area for buyers on a lower time frame to look for longs if we'll get some bullishness. Okay, so if price is moving up, true combo traders try to get into a bullish movement. So that's it. Okay, daily, weekly. Okay, that's it. Next. But on a weekly, you can see there is no setup. There is no any like significance. But if you know how to read the weekly, okay, you can see, you can sense in advance, you can know after some time when you master it enough. And in the True Combo course, we talk about how to read the price action through the time frames, watching just higher time frames. Okay, so by just looking weekly, you know what's happening on a daily. This is why I went on a daily. Okay, so this is when it comes to understanding the behavior of all the participants and understanding it. So that's it. Great. Let's move on. New Zealand CAD. Okay, great, wonderful. We were talking about this candle on a weekly to go long, and I was quite surprised previous weeks that price action created such a bearish candle, but right now look at that weekly. Very good. Breaking that, there's a breakout on a lower time frame of this trend line. Let's take a look on a daily. Indeed, look at that penetrating impulse. Like, so this is a good potential to go long. Okay, so here's another thing. When you're trading weekly time frame, you can get a setup. Okay, but sometimes because there's no entry point, like you don't know where, I mean, there's a good area, but there's no entry point. You can enter it on a lower time frame. Okay, or like on a 4 hourly and a daily time frame with a true combo entry. Okay, but sometimes you got a weekly setup, and you're looking for an entry on a lower time frame, but the momentum is so strong that you cannot enter. So you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with missing the opportunities. Okay, you can trade weekly, daily, and 4 hourly together, yes, but on the long run, you'll see you'll get tired. Okay. So try to pick one. And also, I mean, my experience is that I had a multiple accounts, like 3-4 accounts, different strategies, different entries. It doesn't work like that. You simply get confused. Just trade 1, maybe 2 time frames. Just trade 1, maybe 2 setups, and that's it. Why you're complicating so much? What's the point? Okay. I think we all have much better work to do than complicating trading to the maximum extent. So this is why the weekly trader course is in the process of developing. Okay, so that you will do simply one stuff on each week, just once a week, 52 times a year. So you will enjoy your life. Even if you'll make just 5, 10%, 15% per year at the end of the year, you're doing much more. You're more profitable. You're offering more, and you're getting more than you would invest into banks or any kind of a other asset. Okay. Okay. So the time is important. The joyfulness is important. The money will bring you joy and happiness. It is true. It is true. Okay, money brings you joy and happiness. Okay, and if you do not agree with me, okay, give all the money away. Okay, have $10, 10 euros away. Are you going to be happy? No, because you cannot eat. You cannot pay the bills. You will end on a street if you do that. So for a long period of time I thought, look, money is good, but it doesn't bring happiness and joy. It is not true. It is not true. This was one level of truth which was limited in my mind. And I'm also thinking about making these kind of things. Okay, anyway, I'm not going into that. But I want you to understand that money is important. But also your time is important. How you get money is also very important. You can get lots of money by extremely complicating it, or you can get lots of money in a simple manner, simple way. The decision is yours. What are you going to choose? Okay, and with the courses I offer, you will not see me like a strategy with like 3, 4, 5 setups. I mean like strategy, like strategy setup. In each strategy I offer, I've produced, there's only one setup, or a little bit different variations of that one setup. Okay, because the markets are always changing. Okay, but there's not like 3, 4, 5 setups because it's too confusing. The simplicity is key to being profitable. Okay, so try to accept, look, if I make 7, 8%, 10% per year, just checking charts 52 times per year for the 15 minutes. Okay, this is like less than a day per year, and you make like 5, 10, 15%. Even if you make 2%, checking charts less than a day. Okay, it's powerful. So New Zealand cat, a very good area to enter, to go long in this case. Let's take a look on the lower time frames. So 3 combo traders try to look for the impulse lags and the retracement and try to get into that. Okay, but it's really powerful. Okay, so this weekly support, really hold on, but look at that support, look at that line. It's actually a line. Look at that. Here, look at that candle. Many traders, retail traders, thought, oh, this is a breakout to the downside. Here as well, it's a breakout to the downside. And a lot of professional traders bought right down there, and banks and institutions have bought as low as possible, overriding all the sellers, retail traders, and now price is going to the upside. Okay, even if it's going to crash down, lots of people have created profits for the 200, 300, 200, 250 pips. Okay, so this is the thought process behind. Pound New Zealand weekly time frame. Price reached this weekly resistance. Look at that. Price reached it here, rejected, bearish candle, now even more bearish. So this is a good sign for the potential downside movement. Here's a medium-term trend line. About the different types of trend lines we talk in the 3 combo course. Right now the price is pretty flat, so I'm not interested pretty much into it. I'm waiting for the breakout to the downside, and I'm not interested into buying because the price is too high. Okay, New Zealand Swiss, just a small candle in the middle of like noise, so that's it. Let's click on a daily. Oh, daily, yes. Daily looks much better. Here's I cannot say it's a trend line, very powerful trend line, but still we've got a breakout of these swing highs, and now some bullish candles. Still, it's slowly we get. Look at that, wicks on both sides, so it's very undecisive, and the weekly candle confirmed that. Okay, let me tell you why I've in the last moment I have moved to a daily time frame and checked the daily. Okay. The reason for that is because I was observing the bodies. Look at these bodies. Body of this candle, body of this candle, body of this candle, and this candle. Look at the line of these three bodies. They're pretty much the same, right? But this body was above and close above. So that give me a sign, or you can say intuitive feeling that price might be breaking this flat line. Okay, and this is what happened. I mean, it broke on this flat line and this trend line, and there's a potential to the upside. So in the 3-combo course, you'll learn to look, and not just in 3-combo course, just by observing the charts. Okay. New Zealand dollar pretty much the same. Okay, pretty much the same. Still, though, we have a powerful area of resistance right here, so there's still some room to here. It's like 70-80 pips. For that, let me know, guys, if somebody of you have entered right here. Let me know, guys. It was a powerful setup. Okay, but it was impossible to enter on a lower time frame. Look at that. There was no like clear swing high, swing lows. So this is when this is what we were talking about previously. Okay, Aussie Swiss approaching the 36, but nothing much on a weekly. On a daily, it's just up and down, moving up and down. Here's the resistance. We'll see what will happen. Maybe there's a breakout. Okay, it's a nice trend line here. Otherwise, okay. Maybe this is a lower. I mean, this is the lower low, lower high. Maybe price will break to the downside and potential to short that. Okay, but I'm not a big fan of this pattern currently. Aussie Cat. Aussie Cat is showing signs. Look at that on a weekly, very strong weekly candle, bullish one. And on a daily, there's a downtrend, but now it become more flat. Look at that. There's more flat, and there's a breakout. There's a breakout of this. Look at this. A breakout with this candle. So potential to the upside. There's a potential to the upside. Let's take a look on a monthly. Monthly is also a powerful time frame. I might include the monthly time frame inside of the weekly course. Let me know if this is something interesting too. Aussie Yen approaching the 36 on a weekly with a small candle. Nothing much on a daily, some rejection candle, nothing much. Okay, let's move on. Cat Swiss rejected the 36. A pretty heavy rejection and pretty obvious of the 200. I'm not going to waste any of the time on that. Swiss Yen weekly. Okay. Yeah, so look at that on a daily. There's some potential for the upside for the buyers to take control on a Swiss Yen. What I'm interested about is some more retracement than movement to the upside. I'm not currently interested into this movement, but in the next movement, which will be breaking these highs. But still, on a weekly, it's a very strange like movement. Okay, there were some shorts from here, successful shorts, but that's it. Now the trend is ruined. I mean, it's not downtrend anymore. It's even if price will continue to the downside, it's like okay. Euro Aussie, small weekly candle, like a little ant, right? If you zoom out, like a little ant. Okay, here's the trend. Let's take a look. It's actually a powerful trend line here. So we're on a bounce or break area. So whether price will bounce or break. So we'll see. 3 combo traders, be aware of that. Maybe there are 1, 2 trees below. Let's take a look. Yes. You can trade. If the price will break the downside, you can trade that 3 combo traders. You know how. Just follow the setup from the course, and you'll make profits. Okay. Just people ask me, but how does it work? And then I tell to them, have you tried? No. So how do you know? But how does it work? I mean, I have a verified track record, but I cannot prove you. Like, I mean, you have to try it. So people like to hear a guarantee in advance. You get guarantee only by trading on yourself. I mean, by with your account. Okay. Even that I have a verified track record since 2014. Okay. This doesn't mean that I cannot say it that way, but until you don't try, but not try like, let's take 3 trades, let's see whether they will work or not. It is not working like that. You have to commit yourself for like 2-3 months to execute one setup. Are you prepared to do that? This is the question. Okay. I have not succeeded in trading because I was changing the strategies and I was unprofitable. But once I decided to trade one setup and trade it all over again, yes, some modifications, sure. But once you decide to trade one setup over and over again, if you simply surrender to that and try not to look for something else, then and you simply forget about other strategies, other traders, you just simply forget and do not care. You so detach yourself from others that you just simply trade. And firstly, okay, you shouldn't get attached to the success, to the desire to be profitable is too strong in most people. I know this is going against the what we are taught. So if you want something, you have to hold it, you have to believe in it, you have to stay with it, you have to work for it. But in trading, it doesn't work like that. Okay? You simply have to trade one setup and you trade it like just trade it with the coldness in your eyes. Okay? This is the truth, guys, about the trading. I'm telling you the truth. Okay? And this is why I stopped following the trading view. Stop following the any kind of a forums, any kind of a traders I was in contact with. These kind of relationships are gone for exactly this reason. Okay. Trading in a group is a good thing to some extent. Okay. You have to really trade one. You really have to trade. If you want to have a trading companion, you really have to believe and see the market through the very, very similar eyes. Okay? Because if there will be a trend trader and counter trend trader talking, there'll be a friction because they believe into different things. So there's no benefit to this conversation in relationship actually. Okay? Because each of them will try to maybe not consciously but subconsciously prove that their way of trading is better. Okay? So you have to be really aware. In the abundant trader mindset, we talk about that. Okay. The question is, are you prepared to surrender to one setup for the next 3, 6, 1 year? And even if it will not work for like 1 month, 2 months, are you ready to execute it even then? Okay. So these are the questions you have to answer to yourself. And with the mentoring I offer, we go through this. Okay. So you have a question, I answer to you, and I guide you. I'm not just here to answer, but just to give you a proper question which will move you to the next step. Okay. And the courses are there for a reason. Okay. So if I have put like 6-7 years of knowledge and experience into like 10-hour course, this is the reason why I've done that. Okay. Is for you and for me to reduce the time so that you get all the gems, all the diamonds in a very short period of time. And there's price for that, of course. Okay. But the time you spend for that is minimal. Okay. Is minimal. So Euro Swiss. Just nothing, guys. I mean, I'm really interested. Actually, I'm really interested into price action reaching this structure. Look at that support, resistance. I'm really into that. Is there a trend line? Let's take a look, guys. Yeah, there's a trend line. It's a zone. Okay, it's a trend line. This could be an interesting area to short. Okay, here's some wicks approaching the 36, but nothing like I would be interested. There's actually a potential for the uptrend or for the flat movement, because there was a downtrend consolidation. Now it looks like some slow bullishness, but it's undecisive, so we do not trade undecisive market. Okay, so look, if you want to be a decisive person, and I should better say decisive trader, like a very strong and powerful trader, you have to trade strong and powerful charts. You have to understand, you have to recognize what's the powerful, what's the high quality setup. Okay, if you're going to trade like a mediocre, like some nonsense charts, and you're going to try to see the setup inside of it, it's not going to work. Okay, you have to clearly define what you're looking for. Okay, and do not try to. This is one of the things I was doing, because this is actually a mentoring already. But one of the things I was doing a lot was I was writing down the rules. Okay, this rule, this rule, this rule. I look for that. I look for that. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 25, step 26, 27, 28. Oh gosh, you know, I always had these sheets and printed it next to the computer, but never looked at. Really, like literally, I think I did not follow any like more than 3 steps, like for 7, 5, 8, 10 times. Okay, so this was also why it made me so for me it was actually quite challenging to write the 3 combo course. The wealthy trader was a very easy because of the nature of the strategy, but for the 3 combo strategy I really had to look at my trading, okay, how I'm trading actually, and put it inside of a structured step-by-step manner. So there's actually 86 step-by-step videos which guide you from A to Z. Okay, but what I found is, and the reason I've done that is because I know people like steps. Okay, personally, I'm not a fan of steps. I simply afterwards I printed like 5 setups, 5 top quality setups in front of my above my screens, printed it, and then whenever there was a chart, I just simply okay, is this something, is the current setup something like this top setup above my screen? If yes, great. If not, no. This is how I made it. Okay. The question is how you approach to that. I mean, what kind of a person, what type of perceiver you are, okay, or a learner, or however you want to call it. Do you like steps, or like to write down, or you like to be more visual oriented? Okay, you have to find it on your own. Okay, but in the True Combo and in the Wealthy Trader, both courses are designed for both people. Okay, so in the steps and also in terms of pictures and video examples, like there's many video examples of the actual setups. Okay, so where to enter, where to put stop loss, where to put take profit, how to manage, how much to risk, why this setup is good, why it's not, what to be aware, actual step by step how to get to that setup. So there's really like a process to it. Okay, so for all the types of people. Okay, you're a cat on a weekly, just noisy on a weekly. I really do not I'm really not interested about it. Euro pound, just small candles compared to these long big wicks. I mean candles. All right, nothing much, just noisy. Pound Aussie, some bearish candle pattern on a weekly, probably some on potential on a lower. Yes, this could be no, it's too flat. Look at that. What's that again? What is that? What is that? Okay, yes, consolidation, great. You're right. But it's also some trending. So this is called a trendy channel. Okay, so we do not trade that. Pound cat, on a weekly we've got a bullish, bearish, bullish, so probably some setups on a lower time frame. Indeed, a nice daily ABC setup, a very good areas to enter. We were talking about that. Still, I would like to price penetrate a little bit lower anyway. Okay. Let me know, guys, if you have entered here, True Combo Traders, if you have cashed this 1 hourly setup. But also, guys, let me know how many of you are actually trading 1 hourly. True Combo Traders, let me know down in the comments how many of you are actually trading 1 hourly. Okay, so what time frames do you actually trade? Okay, you could be trading just a daily, you could be trading daily and 4 hourly time frame, you could be trading just 4 hourly time frame on an entry time frame. I'm talking about, not analyzing, entry time frame. And some might be entering daily, 4 hourly, and 1 hourly time frame. So let me know, guys. Okay, let me know, or what you prefer. Why do you think this is what's better? What works better for you? Okay, or what you resonate more with? Okay, with which entry time frame? And also, please give me an opinion, guys, about entering on a weekly time frame. What are your concerns? What are your concerns or fears connected to weekly time frame? Please let me know, guys. Okay, and what do you see as an advantage trading weekly time frame? Please let me know down in. I mean, you can do it on a YouTube or inside of the forum. Okay, but please let me know. Let me know, guys, about these questions. Okay. Pound Swiss daily flat. Look at that, flat. Okay, flat. I think 99.9% of traders would agree that this is a flat behavior. Okay, on a 4 hourly as well, flat behavior. Okay, but there's some signs of a bearishness. Look at that, some trend line, looks like a breakout, so there might be some potential movement to the downside. But on a weekly time frame, it's just a small candle. Okay, so let's take a look at the pound yen. Pretty much the same. This is the last pair, also flat, and nothing more to say about pound yen. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this weekly analysis. I wish you and your families all the best. May you be blessed with tons of prosperity, with tons of abundance. and also the goodwill to use the resources properly. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you're committed to trading, if you really like to become profitable and move your trading to the next step, you're always welcome to join us without obligations, just if you feel it that way. Okay, so that's it, guys. I wish you a successful November and see you in the next weekly analysis. Take care and bye bye.